I'm taking it slow, but I just want more. I'm taking it slow, just follow the flow. I'm taking it slow.
Sitting at the #1 spot is the Cosmic Star Heroine, an absolute gem that blends retro charm with modern RPG mechanics. If you love classic 16-bit style games with a space-age twist, this one's for you. The combat system is super engaging while the story delivers on all fronts. There's humor, intrigue, and some truly memorable moments. The soundtrack is also absolute fire, and it sets the tone perfectly for your adventure. If you're into snappy, engaging RPGs that don't overstay their welcome, this is one you'll want to experience. Don't miss out. Cosmic Star Heroine is a must-play. The Final Fantasy franchise has always evolved, but 2023 delivered something truly special. Whether it was Final Fantasy XIV redefining action RPG storytelling or a bold new remake reimagining a classic, Square Enix pushed boundaries yet again. With stunning visuals, deep combat systems, and emotionally charged narratives, the series continues to capture hearts. Every entry refines what Final Fantasy means, blending epic scale, unforgettable characters, and innovative gameplay. In 2023, it wasn't just another RPG, it was a landmark moment, proving why Final Fantasy remains the gold standard in the genre, a masterpiece in motion. At number 3, Star Renegades is a stylish turn-based roguelite RPG that thrives on tactical combat and ever-changing challenges. The game throws you into a desperate rebellion against an overwhelming robotic empire and a bigger plot. The battles are super dynamic, requiring careful planning and mastery of a timeline-based system, and the procedurally generated campaigns, evolving enemies, and squad relationships that deepen over multiple runs make no two playthroughs feel the same. Its neon-drenched pixel art, fast-paced strategy, and roguelike progression make it a must-play for those who love challenging, rewarding sci-fi adventures. Coming up behind that, it's Eastward, a beautifully crafted action-adventure RPG that blends pixel art charm with a deep emotional narrative. The game follows John and Sam, an unlikely duo exploring a decaying world filled with mysteries, funny characters, and dangers lurking beneath the surface. Gameplay mixes Zelda-style combat with puzzle solving and cooking mechanics, while the story unfolds through heartfelt interactions and a richly detailed world. The game's stunning visuals, evocative soundtrack, and intriguing dystopian setting make it a standout for fans of indie adventures, with strong storytelling and atmospheric world building. Triangle Strategy delivers a deep, choice-driven storytelling and strategic grid-based combat reminiscent of Final Fantasy Tactics and Tactics Ogre. It's a tactical RPG from Square Enix and is set in a war-torn continent that challenges players with tough moral decisions that shape the story's outcome. Combat is methodical, rewarding smart positioning, elemental interactions, and unit synergy. Outside of battle, persuasion mechanics let you influence allies and steer the narrative. With its striking HDD visuals, layered strategy, and impactful choices, Triangle Strategy is a must for fans of political intrigue and tactical warfare.
No other must decide how we proceed.
You are a leader, and must be the beacon others look to when the night is darkest.
Together with these fields, today you burn.
I promise to do all in my power to see us through this safely, every last one of us.
A love letter to classic JRPGs, Chained Echoes blends turn-based combat, deep storytelling, and a rich 16-bit inspired world. In a war-torn land of magic and mechs, this game delivers an engaging narrative with political intrigue, memorable characters, and tons of twists. The battle system ditches random encounters for strategic, turn-based fights with a unique overdrive mechanic rewarding careful skill management. Exploration is seamless, with towns, dungeons, and even customizable airships to traverse the vast world. If you crave the golden era of RPGs but with modern refinements, Chained Echoes is an absolute must-play.
What comes to mind first? A story of hope? Of love?
A beautifully crafted action RPG with roguelike elements, Children of Morta tells the heartfelt story of a family of warriors defending their homeland from a creeping corruption. Each family member offers a unique playstyle, from swift rogues to sturdy guardians, making every run feel fresh. Between dungeon runs, you witness the family's struggles, bonds, and sacrifices, adding weight to the adventure. With a lovely pixel art, fluid combat, and a co-op mode, Children of Morta is both a challenging roguelike and a touching narrative journey experience.
For one another, but also times when you felt alone, vulnerable, and wounded. When you think family, you realize how it shapes you. How it shapes us all. And how little we tend to care about that lately.
Rise of the Third Power is another love letter to classic RPGs, and it blends storytelling, strategic combat, and retro charm into an unforgettable adventure. Set in a world inspired by 1930s Europe, the game follows a group of unlikely heroes trying to prevent another war which is crucial to their survival. The turn-based combat stands out with a party-based system that encourages tactical synergy over grinding levels. Add in rich dialogue and Super Nintendo-era visuals, and Rise of the Third Power delivers an experience perfect for fans of Final Fantasy and Suikoden. Unsighted is a gripping action RPG that blends fast-paced combat, deep exploration, and a hauntingly beautiful cyberpunk world. Set in the ruined city of Arcadia, you play as an android warrior racing against time to save her friends before they succumb to Unsighted, a fate that turns sentient machines into mindless husks. The game's real-time combat is fluid and satisfying, featuring parries, dodges, and a variety of weapons to master. What truly sets Unsighted apart is its time-based mechanic. Every character, including NPCs, has limited time before they're lost forever, adding urgency and weight to every decision.
A young boy is chosen to defeat the king of the mountain. So far, none of them have returned. This time, your brother was chosen, and you were sent to accompany him to the Dead King's Gate.
A clever twist on classic dungeon crawlers, Dungeons of Dreadrock blends real-time action with puzzle solving in a way that feels both nostalgic and fresh. This game challenges you to navigate a 100-floor dungeon filled with traps, monsters, and brain-teasing challenges. Each floor is a self-contained puzzle requiring precise movement, quick thinking, and sometimes trial and error. It's a fantastic mix of strategy and action, and an underrated gem for puzzle and dungeon crawler fans alike. And last but not least, originally released in 2011, To the Moon is an emotional narrative-driven adventure that finally made its way to the Nintendo Switch in 2020 with a remastered version. The game tells the story of two doctors from the Sigmund Corporation who use advanced memory-altering technology to fulfill a dying man's final wish to go to the moon. To the Moon is less of a traditional game and more of an experience. There's no combat or traditional puzzles, just an emotional journey through a man's memories, uncovering his life story piece by piece.